Hello, good evening. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm just having a little bit of a sing-song. Sing along with Gav. Sing along with Gab, everyone. Hello, good evening. We're going live across YouTube and live across the world right now. It's GavsWeatherVids for Wednesday evening, 2 minutes past 6. And we're live on YouTube right now. So hello, good evening. Thank you all for being here. We're going to be here for the next hour, or up to an hour anyway. We'll see how the live stream goes. So we're going to be taking questions and going through the live chat. I'll be shouting people out as we go. That's for the first half an hour, and then for around 6:30 onwards, we're going to live stream our 10 to 14 day. So we're going to do everything that we would do in a regular 10 to 14 day video update. The only difference is, instead of it being a video upload, it's going to be a live stream. And I shall get on with that for you, as I say, around 6:30, 6:30, something like that. Will be when we do our 10 to 14 day screen share section of this Wednesday evening live stream. So hello, good evening. I hope you're having a lovely Wednesday. It's been a nice day here, but it has clouded up now. I think we might even get a shower, so hopefully hopefully there won't be any thunder about, because I don't really want it thunderstorming while I'm live streaming. I don't think there's going to be any thunder today. If it does come a shower, I think it'll just be rain. But yeah, we've clouded up in the last hour or so. But before then, it's been a lovely day here at the tower. So hello, good evening. Thank you all for being here. As I say, I hope you're having a lovely Wednesday. If everybody can say thank you so much to our moderators for moderating on the live stream. We've got our spanners here. The spanners are here. So hello to James098 and to Paul James as well. Thank you so much to the moderators. Wow. We got 30. Thank you so much, moderators. We got 30 concurrent viewers with 9 likes on the live stream. If everybody could give us a thumbs up on the live stream, that would be absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, everybody. We'll do him out. Ben with a channel member chat. Lovely Ben, ain't he? What's Ben saying? Let's have a look. Ben is saying, wow, Ben. Wow. Nice to catch a Wednesday lull. I don't like thunder stream. You were streaming in thunder, wasn't you, on Sunday? Caused all sorts of problems, didn't it? But you did very well with it, Ben. Did very well with it. You coped very well. You're an excellent live streamer now, Ben. And very funny as well. Ben's very funny. Quizmaster Ben. No, you did a great job, Ben, on Sunday to cope with, the inclement weather. Now, I'm going to go through live chat in a second. Before I do anything else, got 2 things to do. So, the first thing I'm going to do is say hello to Shiram. I think Shiram is the first person who was in, but yes, he is. So, hello to Shiram. Thank you so much, my friend. And it's actually going to be Shiram's birthday on Friday. So, Shiram is celebrating quite a big birthday this year. Going to be quite a celebration, isn't it, Shiram? It's a big one this year, isn't it? So happy birthday to Shiram, and I hope you have a lovely day, my friends. Everybody say happy birthday to Shiram in the live chat. That'll be absolutely fantastic. Happy birthday to amazing Shiram. And the second thing I've got to do is say 3, 2, 1. Darth Vader has arrived! Thank you so much, Darth Vader, for checking into our Wednesday evening live stream. How are you, Darth? How is it up there in Sweden? Let us know how things are in Sweden. Juliet, I haven't seen you for a little while, Juliet. I hope everything's doing well with you, Juliet. Great, good evening to you. Saying lol. Oh, wow. Graham Doula, that does sound like Darth. Like, that does actually sound like Darth. I've found it, haven't I, Graham? I found it. Yeah. Not bad, is it? Not bad. Right, thank you so much, everybody, for being here at 34 concurrent viewers with 15 likes on the live stream. If you could smash that like button and let YouTube know that you enjoy the live stream, it will be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Katrine, the force is strong with Gavin. I don't know, Katrine. Is it? Do you think it is? Hopefully. Fingers crossed it is. Juliet said, yep, had a few problems, but here. No problem at all, Juliet. I know you haven't had the best time of it in recent weeks, but thank you so much. Thank you so much, Juliet, for checking in. Right, okay, we're going to start going through the live chat now, I think. So I've chatted on for long enough. Let's start going through the live chat. And as I say, after 6:30, around 6:30, something like that, we'll start doing our 10 to 14 dayer. Right, so let's start taking some questions then and shouting you all out. Let's have a look then. So first person in was Shiram. Happy birthday for Friday, Shiram. You'll get another shout out in Friday's 10 to 14 dayer. Hang on, let's just get rid of that. There we go. Notification. Excuse me. Right, Mark. Oh, what's that doing? My Photoshop's decided to do an update in the middle of my live stream. I think, stop it. I don't want that going off while I'm live streaming. I'm so sorry if you're hearing like a notification sound. That will be working through, the desktop through Streamlabs. So if you're suddenly being pinged by like a notification sound or something, that's because Photoshop is doing an update, I think, while I'm streaming. Right, okay. Mark, even Gavin, is that right? If this summer does turn out to be a front-loading summer, there is a difference to the other ones, like 2017, the cool wet weather came in the middle of July. Yeah, I think what normally happens in like a front-load summer is that you get like the warmest, driest weather in June, then you'll get a deterioration in July, but it won't necessarily be a washout. So July, like a mix of a bit of this and a bit of that. It does have some warm, dry days, but not as settled as the June. And then the really unsettled weather tends to come in the August in a front-loaded summer. So if we're going to have a front-loaded summer, then I would suggest there would likely be more dry, warm, possibly hot weather to come in this July. And then like the real unsettled weather would be in August. That's normally the way, but what we call a front-loaded summer plays out. Mark also saying, Gavin, you said watch this space about unsettled weather for July. You buy a event outside on the 8th of July. It could still be okay for that day. It's true. We could have an unsettled July, but you managed to get a nice day on the 8th, so don't worry at this point, Mark. Okay, Shiram. Hello, Gavin. If July turns out cooler and wetter, could that last into August? You have a front load, so you expect August to be the coolest and the wettest of the 3 summer months. Of course, you can sometimes get like a dry and warm June, a wet July, and then the dry weather comes back for August. I think 2009 was a little bit like that. So we just got to wait and see how it works out. I am still quite uncertain about where we're going with this summer, to be honest. Oh, drat! It's a notification on Adobe again. Get lost, Adobe. I nearly swore. I nearly got myself. Did you notice that? I nearly, very, very nearly said, oh. which wouldn't be the right thing to do at 6:10 on a Wednesday evening, would it? You don't want to be swearing at 6:10 on a Wednesday. Right, hopefully that's it for all of those notifications from Photoshop and Adobe. I hope that's it. I hope that's it is updated. Jason, I'd say nearly, Gav. It was. Michael Johnson held it back well, Gavin Law. Juliet, nearly, Gav, but not. I just, at the last moment, realised what I'm doing, you know, settings. And yeah, I controlled myself, but it was a it was a close one thing. I nearly got myself into a lot of trouble there. Hopefully that's it. Right, okay, where did I get to? Let's have a look. Right, where did I get to? Yeah, so Shiram, you're gonna wait and see, I think, my friend, for now, where this summer's going. Mark and Gavin, it's the big open golf tournament at High Lake Wirral on 16th July to 23rd of July. If it's a wet July, it'll be first one unsettled. Most of them have been nice for it. They do have a few dodgy ones, don't they, though, over the years. But of course, yeah, most of them will be nice. So hopefully they'll get a nice few days, even if it's an unsettled July anyway. Shiram asking me about thoughts about next historic video. Gavin, I don't know yet, Shiram. That won't be until August Bank Holiday Monday, and it's only like 21st of June. So, to be honest, I haven't really thought about it yet, my friend. But when I know what we're doing, then I'll let everybody know. Mark saying, Gavin, just think if models are right and it does turn unsettled into July, and if it stays like that, your summer forecast will be spot on. And no one to be proud of for summer 2023. It's very early days. So I'm not going to start blowing my own trumpet. Well, actually, if you take the astronomical version, this is like the first day of summer, isn't it? Like the longest day, you know. So astronomically, we're only starting summer today. So I'm certainly not going to be blowing my own trumpet just yet, Mark. But thank you so much, my friend. Jake Hammerson, hello to you, saying, hi, Gav. Do you think July will be our first significantly cooler than average month for a while? I think that'll be very difficult with how warm the Atlantic is at the moment, Jake. So it may well be a cooler month, you know, and more unsettled, but I suspect it will still be above average, most likely. Adrian Major, good evening, Gav, and everyone. I hope you're still doing well. A nice sunny day here in Gloucestershire without the rain that was forecast. Looking forward to Wednesday night live stream. Gav, thank you so much, Adrian, for being here. I know we've had a few showers at Gloucester. I saw that on Twitter. Although it was expected, you know, I did say, but like today could be showery, might be showery tomorrow, but it should be drier. I think really tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Glasgow should get like 3 dry and increasingly hot days. Bit of a question mark about Sunday, whether they're going to be thunderstorms or not, as the hot weekend sort of starts to break again on Sunday. Thank you so much, Asia, for being here. Shiram saying, our sort of forecast, Gavin, harder or easier than winter forecasts? I find them harder, actually, because the drivers don't work the same way that they do in winter. So in winter, you can look at things like the QBO and ENSO, and you get a typical response. Although lately, even in winter, I don't think the drivers have been responding in the expected way as much. But nevertheless, you still have the drivers that you can look at in the winter. Whereas in the summer, most of the drivers switch off and they just don't work in the same way. So I always find summer to be the hardest season to forecast for most of the time. Jake saying, yesterday evening in Watford, we have an unexpected thunderstorm around 10 p.m, which produced some elevated lightning, really heavy rain at the start for a couple of minutes. Wow, wow, wow. Sounds exciting, Jake. Mark saying, Gavin, 2 things the pattern change for us could be... let's do this again. Mark saying, Gavin, 2 things the pattern change for us could that be the pattern change in America? and the very warm Atlantic. Possibly, yeah, possibly, Mark. Jake said, also Gavin, for our country, what's the highest temperature can go for 10 Celsius isover? Would depend on the time of year. Jake, so this time of year, the 10 Celsius iceberg will typically get the temperature to around mid-20s, something like that, mid to upper 20s. If you're talking about 10 Celsius iceberg in December, when you can get the 10 Celsius iceberg in the middle of winter, then you'll be talking about the temperature going into like the mid-teens, depending on whether we've got a phone effect or what. Like if we have, then that could be higher, like on eastern side of Scotland and whatnot. Tom Mazza, how are you, my friend? Hi, Gav. Hope you're well. Looking like we will have a warmest June in 47 years, since 1976. Probably warmest since 1846. Wow. It does, Tom. It does, my friend. It's going to be exciting to see where we finish. Will we have a 17 Celsius CT June? Wouldn't that be something? Shiram, do you think we could have a stormy autumn this year, given the very warm sea-surface temperatures? I have a feeling, I don't know, Shiram, it's very early day, but I've got a little bit of a suspicion that when the jet stream starts ramping up, and given the warm sea-surface temperature anomalies that we've got in the Atlantic, we might find ourselves going into quite a wet, stormy type autumn pattern. But we'll see. It's very early days, my friend. Mark saying, Gavin, as you said, even if the start of July turns cool and wet, it could still get nice. I think there will still be heat spikes at times. More than likely, my friend. You will say more than likely. Mark also saying, Gavin, with it saying July looking unsettled, is that 2007 type outlook? I wouldn't have thought it'd be as bad as that. Mark and Jake is saying, hi, Gav, even though it's just temporary, but GM brings up the 20 Celsius iceberg in South next Thursday. Oh, wow. We'll have a look at that then. It sounds like the GM doing something very, very exciting tonight. James United, how's you, my friend? Hi, Gav and all. I hope everyone is having a nice evening. I had some fun to hear this morning. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. And, of course, thank you so much to our moderators. Congratulations on your storm, James. Sharon, what factors affect the weather we get? Let's do this again. Sharon, what factors affect whether we get a clear or cloudy high in autumn and winter? Generally, position and where the high pressure has formed from. Sharon. So if a high pressure is built up from the Azores, it will tend to have a lot of cloud within it, you know, within the centre of high pressure, and that's when you get the classic mild anticyclonic gloomy winter weather. If the high pressure is built in from the north, it will tend to be clearer, but conversely, it will also be a colder area of high pressure as well. Spirit Hunter, hello to you. Thank you so much. To SH, thank you so much, Spirit Hunter, for being here. Mark saying, hi everyone, I hope you're doing okay. Gavin is not on at Glastonbury, but another great performer years ago was Phil Collins. Showed now how he's gone through him on stage on TV a couple of years ago, sitting down. Sounds like health problems, hasn't he, Phil? Yeah, he was good, wasn't he? Phil Collins was good. Genesis, wasn't it? Shiram is asking if I could do a historic video for Glasgow weather through the years. That would be interesting, actually. Sharon says that would be interesting. It would be, actually, yeah. I haven't really thought about it, but it would be something, you know, quite interesting to look at one day. It's not a fixed date, though, so it makes it a little bit more complicated, but it's usually like the third weekend of June, I think. I don't think it's moved around very much from that, right from its inception back in the late 60s. So, yeah, potentially, that could be quite interesting. Good idea. Share up. Watch your space, my friend. Paul James, hello to you. Thank you so much. Moderators on the live stream tonight. That's amazing. It's incredible. We're holding close to 50 concurrent viewers. If you haven't yet done so, please smash that like button. There we go. Wouldn't be a live stream about a cough, would it? If you have not yet done so, please smash that like button and let YouTube know that you're enjoying this live stream. And thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Hello to Paul James and James United. Thank you so much to our moderators for moderating on the live stream. Katrine, good evening to Katrine Baso. Hello to you. Say good evening, Gavin, Shira, Mark, Jake, Adrian, Tom, James United. Spirit Hunter, Paul and James, thank you so much, Katrine, for being here. Hello to you. Steffi is as well. Steffi Adcock, good evening, Steph. Thank you so much for checking in. Michael Johnson, hello to you, Michael. Good Good evening, Gav and everyone. Thank you so much, Michael, for being here. Jake, he said, do you think, Gav, the pattern from last summer has re-emerged this tune in particular? Maybe, Jake. Although, I think what's happened is that we have the very, very unsettled weather through the early part of the spring, following the SSW. So you remember we have a sun stratospheric warming at the end of February. That produced like a cooler, wetter pattern into the spring, and that wet pattern stayed with us through March, April, and even into the beginning of May. It then kind of switched when we went into May, as we expected it to, and that seemed to happen quite often when you have the kind of a sun stratospheric warming event that we have, which this time was a displacement event rather than a split. So we swang from low pressure to high pressure in May, and the high pressure's gone on a little bit longer. You know, the high pressure's gone on a little bit longer than we anticipated, but I would not necessarily say that the high pressure will last throughout the entire summer. No, let's wait and see. If everybody remembers 2008, that was a year about we was looking at back when we was doing our summer updates quite a lot, or I was anyway. You know, it's lasted a while, this dry warm pattern. It's lasted longer than I anticipated. Well, I thought it would sort of start breaking early June, really, but it's gone on through a month. But it does not necessarily mean that it will carry on throughout the rest of the summer. So let's wait and see, Jake. Let's wait and see, my friend. Okay, let's start making some progress through the live chat then, shall we? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Thank you so much, Darth Vader, for being here. iTech Talk, go to you, my friend. Good into iTech. TBOS here as well. Best of Sweden. Thank you so much, TBOS. Amazing, incredible. Thank you so much for being here. Let's come down. Ben's here. Lovely Ben NT. Thank you so much, my friend. Well done for catching Wednesday live. I know you're normally working at this time on a Wednesday, aren't you? So well done, Ben. And lovely to see you here, my friend. Right, Guy. Juliet's trying to type with a determined cat on her knee. That sounds difficult, Juliet. That sounds difficult. Right, let's come down. Which is going to be Mark's birthday. It'll be 28. We'll give you a shout out next Wednesday, Mark, on your birthday. How exciting is that? You're going to get a shout out next Wednesday. Let's have a look. Darth Vader, yeah, a little bit more rain, but much more. We have a chance to later be seen. You've been under that high pressure, haven't you, for a long time now. Hopefully you'll get some more rain soon, my friend. Okay, Nomalashis. Hello to Nomalashis. Thank you so much for being here. We've also got Sam Park here. Hi, Gav. A thunderstorm woke me up yesterday. Was a nice morning alarm. If you're gonna have to be woken up by an alarm, then like thunderstorms. You know, you can't beat that, really. Can you? You can't beat it. Okay, let's go down. Let's have a look. Right, okay. Devon Digger Daz, hello to you. Hey up, Gav, hey up, Daz. Thank you so much, my friend. How are you? How are things in Devon? Ben saying, Gavin, do you think this summer going to be hot and thundery? When was the last thundery summer? Well, for here, it's been quite a while, actually, since we had a thundery summer. So I'm not sure when our last thundery summer would be. Probably 2013. We had a lot of decent storms in summer 2013. But, yeah, it could do, Ben, but it may turn more from, like, warm and thundery earlier on to, like, more unsettled, just generally wetter. Later on. Possibly. We'll see, my friend. Right, okay. Graham Dolan was laughing. That says, I did, didn't I? It nearly came out, but it ended up as drat, didn't it? You knew what I wanted to say, didn't you? Oh, hello there. Hello there. We've got Obi-Wan Kenobi here. Hello there. Hello there, Obi. Thank you so much for checking in, my friend. How are things with you, Obi-Wan? Ben Kenobi. We do get some characters dropping by, don't we? Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Do you remember when I did my Hello There on Hello There Daily's channel? That was good, wasn't it? That was funny. I enjoyed that. Before I did my Hello There, he did like a woo from one of the live streams. It was very, very funny. I enjoyed that, being featured on Hello There Daily's channel back in the day. But hello there to Obi-Wan. Thank you so much for being here. Right, let's come down. Adam Blunston. Hi everyone, and hi at GavsWeatherVids. Thank you so much, Adam Weatherfan, for checking in. How are you? I think Paul's having a few problems with his connection. Major internet dropout. Won't be long. Oh dear, dear, dear. You don't need that, do you, Paul? I hope everything works out, my friend. Chris Foster, hello to you. Just back from Greece. I've had a thunderstorm and rain in June. Never heard of, apparently. It's been a very unusual pattern. It's wet down in the Med, dry in northern Europe. So quite an unusual pattern this summer so far. Thank you so much, Chris, for being here. And I hope you had a lovely time in Crete despite the rain. Right, okay, in around 4 or 5 minutes time, I'm going to start screen capturing our 10 to 14 day for you. So, hang around. Data is coming. Data is coming. Data. Oh no, I won't do that again. I'm so sorry, everyone. Right, let's have a look. Darren Maroney. Hello to you, Darren. Thank you so much. And JL is here as well. Good evening to you, JL. Sorry I'm late. No problem at all, my friend. Thank you so much for checking in. Peter Cornwall. Good evening, Gav. Let's hope the unsettled weather is... do that again. Peter Cornwall. Evening, Gav. Let's hope the unsettled weather in July is not the trend for the rest of the summer. Let's hope not, my friend. Let's hope not. Obi-Wan. Let's not ruin this evening. Vader will settle our personal problems later. I think Obi-Wan's trying to be funny there. Trying to be funny. Robert Laird, hello to you. What do you reckon the weather will be for Cornwall? I'm going there next Friday. A little way off, but I would anticipate probably a bit showery. But as it's like over a week away, but that is subject to change. Ben, he said, I wonder if UK could get hurricanes with the sea so far being very hot. I doubt it, Ben, even though the anomalies are so high at the moment. I don't think they will be high enough to be able to sustain, sustain a hurricane to full hurricane status. But then again, maybe. I could be wrong. Won't be the first time. Okay, let's go down. Let's have a look. Mark, Gavin, you'll have to do a historic video for 1966. I will. It's on my to-do list. My friend. Tim is here. It's you, my friends. I'm Gavin and everyone out here. It's been quite unsettled here in SC, South Carolina, I think that is, isn't it? Tim. Heavy rainfall and grey cloudy sky today. 20 degrees. We release our Extended USA forecast today, Tim. So check it out and see what's going to be happening, what may be happening in the next week or two. Jack Lowe's here. Hello to my good friend Jack. Thank you so much, my friend. Had a hot, sweaty, tough day at work today, so I'm pleased to be chilling out on my sofa with you guys. Thank you so much, Jack, for being here. We've just gone past 50 concurrent viewers. Thank you so much. Hello, good evening. And thank you so much, everybody. Please smash the like button. Let YouTube know that you enjoy this live stream. In around 3 or 4 minutes' time, I'm going to start screen capturing our 10 to 14 day. Thank you so much, Jack, for being here. I've been warm today. I bet you've had a very warm day of it, haven't you, my friend? Isaac, hello to Isaac Shaw, good evening, saying at GavsWeatherVids, I don't know why I've missed so many streams. I love your content. I suppose I've been busy, but certainly have missed your streams. Hope you well. No problem at all, my friend. I appreciate everybody got busy lives. I don't expect every person to check into every live stream, but that's not never going to happen. So you just check in when you can. Please don't worry about whether you're able to make a stream or not. you know, just check in when you're able to, my friend. And thank you so much for being here. I hope everything's okay. I'm absolutely fine. I'm fine, my friend. I hope everything's good with you. Graham Doolan, lol, data is coming. This could be your new build-up. Winter. No, I'm not going to get into that again. Austin's weather upset. So to you, Austin. Evening, guys. So late. Just in for a bit of gardening. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Okay, let's go down. Darth Vader said it depends how fast the hurricane moves. Maybe, but I still have my doubts. But I could be wrong. Adrian Cox, hello to you, just in from watering the palms. Thank you so much, Adrian, for being here. Right, okay. I think we had Dinosaur Gaming or Dinosaur Gamer in as well. I think I saw Dinosaur further up the live chat. So hello to Dinosaur if I miss you. Hello, my friend. Shiram saying, could we get a summer similar to 2008, given the fact that we match the SSW pattern for this year? Well, it won't be similar to 2008, because this June has been much warmer and dry, but that's kind of the idea that I've been thinking about, you know, right from the SSW. Okay. Obi-Wan thinks hurricanes will be normal here in 20 years' time. You think so, Obi? I don't know. We're a long, long way north. But maybe, who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Pogo, hello to Pogo, thank you so much. Hi Gav, just made it in time. Thank you so much, Pogo, for being here. Jason Sherratt saying, is something coming to an end next week? No, I wouldn't have thought so, even if it turns unsettled. Next week, you know, we'd like to have more warm weather at times, or more hot weather at times, I'm sure. JL, Gav, do winter updates start in late August or September? Thanks. Well, yeah, the winter updates will start on the 3rd of September. JL. However, there may be something happening before that, so watch your space. And of course, we released the Winter 2023-24 NEO forecast on Sunday. It wasn't that an epic premiere? Incredible. Jack Lowe, detention for everyone who's late to the stream, lol. No, Jack, I wouldn't do that. Gav wouldn't do that, Jack. We're close to 60 viewers now, with 28 likes on live stream. Please smash that like button, everybody. Let YouTube know you enjoy this live stream. It would be incredible if you could do that. Mark Nish, and in 2008 overall, it was unsettled in July. We did get heat spikes at times in July, I think. Back then, I wouldn't necessarily call them heat spikes, but yeah, there were warmer interludes. But the real cool, wet month of that summer, I think, was August. Robert Evans, hello to you, Robert. So I'm going to call from the 1st of July. Looks like the weather will change just in time. It may be a little bit mixed, but we'll have a look at some data in a moment. Michael Johnson, I'd imagine it would have to be an X category 4 or 5 hurricane heading in our general direction, and then dropping a very deep low pressure system to sustain the storm force winds in a general storm. That would be my suspicion, Michael, rather than an actual hurricane hitting us. But who knows? I could be wrong on that. Jason Sherratt saying, how do you think July will play out? Our summer forecast suggested like July would be more mixed, so not a complete write-off, not cool, wet washout, but would be more unsettled than June probably, and you know, you would have to pick. But you can't remember when you got to pick your days, really, because there would be some cooler, wetter days in the mix. Right, we're at 55 concurrent 31 likes on the live stream. I am just going to go and turn my jacket potato that I've got in the oven, if that's all right with everybody. So I'm having a jacket potato and a salad tonight. So if it's all right for everybody, I shall just turn off the webcam, unmute the mic, and I'm going to go and turn my jacket spud. But I'll be back in about 40 seconds. Okay, that was good, wasn't it? Hello, I'm back. I've turned my jacket potato. So it'd be nice and crispy on both sides, you know, because I've started to... I never used to eat the skin. But I started eating skin because apparently I found out that I like the skin of the jacket potato. The jacket, if you like, the jacket's the healthiest part of the thing. And you know, on a health kick and on being coached by Cowley and going to the gym and whatnot and eating more healthfully, if that's the word. But anyway, I'm eating my skin, so it's got to be nice and crispy on both sides, you know. Got to be nice and crispy on both sides. Right, okay, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do now. I think we had a channel member chat from Sam. Hello to Sam Parker, thank you so much. Saying, hey Gav, we're looking up to get a thunderstorm on Monday. It was quite a widespread weather warning. What day are we today? So which day did we get the torrential rain? Was that Monday or was that yesterday? Oh, it's terrible. I tell you what, when you get old, you do notice that you start to you start to forget your days. No, I don't think we had a storm on Monday. It was yesterday morning. We had some torrential rain. So, like, Sunday was a proper damp squib, Sam. I was expecting we get a nice storm on Sunday afternoon, evening, and that was a complete write-off. You know, they set up just to the north here, around 20 miles north. Market Harbour, that sort of area is where they set up. So Sunday was a write-off. Monday, not much happened on Monday. It just was quite a nice day. But we did have some really torrential rain for the garden yesterday morning. We had about, I think we had like an inch of rain, really heavy torrential rain yesterday morning. But it was gone by sort of 9 a.m. But for around an hour and a half, it was very heavy rain. And there were a few rumbles of thunder in that apparently, but I didn't hear, you know, I didn't hear those rumbles of thunder because my hearing is really bad. So, no, we didn't get a storm. Sam, but we did get some nice rain on Tuesday morning, yesterday morning. Austin Weather says, do any of you know whether a little bit of light remains on the northern hemisphere all through the night during summer nights in the UK and Ireland? Basically, it never gets totally dark. I think some places have light, it stays light 24 hours a day. I'm sure Steph will know that. Steffi will know that. Steffi, that's down to the angle of the sun at where Austin's Weather says, yes, it has set because we are below the Arctic Circle, but it only gets 30 degrees below the horizon, so there is still a faint glow. I knew you would know that. I knew Steph would know that. JL is saying, Gab, make sure you put some extra virgin olive oil on your jacket potato. Extremely healthy. I will, my friend. I will. No, not doing that again. Sharon Wilson, hello to you. They better be summer third week in July. Summer third week in July. Just paid for a pair of sandals. Thanks so much, Sharon, for being here. And I hope you're able to wear your sandals in some nice weather in the third week of July. You're going away somewhere. I bet you're going away somewhere, aren't you? Okay, Mark saying, I bet you couldn't manage a 3-course meal like I'm having Friday evening with a glass of wine thrown into it, Gavin. Oh, well, I think I could. I'm just behaving myself at the moment. But I bet if the opportunity presented itself to me, that I bet I could. Right, okay. We are going to do some screen caption. For you any second, everyone. It's been a lovely night. If I've missed anybody in my live chat, please give me a thumbs up emoji, a waving emoji, some kind of emoji to get my attention, and I'll give you a shout out, and then we're going to do our 10 to 14 day live. So, Graham said a few positive CG lightning here in Kent yesterday morning. There were some storms in the southeast, weren't there? Juliet saying, love jacket potatoes. Unfortunately, hard to find decent size types in France. You can't beat a red, I've noticed. Out of like a white or a red, You can't beat a nice chunky red like Desiree. Desiree are a very good, very good potato to bake. So look for Desiree, Juliet, a nice red skin, and you can't beat it. Obi-Wan, I've already shouted you out, my friend. I'll give you another one. Hello to Obi-Wan Kenobi. No, you can't beat it, Juliet. Nice Desiree with a red skin. Lovely. That's what I've got tonight. Jack Lowe, overcooked my jacket potatoes. Look more like a lump of coal. Around an hour 15, that's all you need, Jack. 190 degrees, something like that. Hour and 15 minutes, and that'll do it. Always remember to give them a little bit of a prod on either side with a fork as well. Because I knew somebody once who, this was years and years ago, one of Missy P's friend's mothers, and she did a jacket potato, and she didn't do the proper skin, and when she cut into it, it kind of exploded all over, and she had very severe burns. She had to go to hospital, and she had to have treatment for a while, actually. I don't think it left any permanent scarring, but she was quite badly burned from that. So it just goes to show you, just goes to show you that you never know, but you got to prod your jacket potato before you put it in the oven. Mark saying, Gavin, do you think so far this has been like 1993? Or not really? This June is much hotter June than 1993, Mark. Much hotter June. Okay, thank you so much for the super chat to somebody who's claiming to be my mum. So what do you think about that, everybody? What do you think about my mum turning up to do a super chat? What do you make of that, everybody? I don't know. I think I have a little bit of tea. Do you think that's somebody being kind? Or do you think that's somebody being really horrible? What do you think? What do you think to that, everybody? I'll tell you what I think. I think that is being sent with bad intentions. So, I think we're going to get rid of that person. I'm going to do it myself. Hide user on this channel. You're gone. And you've wasted your money as well. Because even though you've been thrown out, YouTube will still pass that on to me, so there we go. Thank you so much for your super chat, but thank you for giving me the opportunity to ban you as well. Right, okay, Matthew Richards, chuck them out. I've thrown them out. They're thrown out. There are some truly horrible people online. Most people are absolutely lovely, but there are some truly horrible, vindictive, spiteful, nasty, dreadful people. And I've encountered one or two of those myself. I've encountered one or two of those myself. I had to go to the police a couple of years ago, actually, about somebody. Now, I don't know if that's the same person, but who knows who that is. But yeah, I've had takeaways sent to the door in the middle of a live stream. I have had, as I said, I had to go to the police about a stalker. And he was connected to the takeaway thing as well, by the way. And now my mother, who has passed away, my dead mother, has turned up in my live stream to give me a super chat. How lovely! And all I want to do really, is I just want to do the weather online on YouTube. That's all I want to do. Do the weather online on YouTube. Hang out with people. And that's it, that's it. That's all I want to do. But there we go. People are so insensitive. You are right, Katrine. People are very, very insensitive. But I tell you what I have learned in my life. I will do the 10th 40. Obviously, this live stream is going to run late, but I'll do say this as well. What I have learned, you know, is what goes around comes around. And karma's a bitch. You know, karma is a real bitch. And if you are a generally horrible person in your life, in real life, you know, if you're a really, really horrible, nasty, vindictive, spiteful piece of work, karma will bite your bottom eventually, because what goes around comes around, you know, and you get back what you give in life. If you give out positivity, if you give out love, then that's what you're going to get back. But if you give out hate, if you give out spite, if you give out vindictiveness, then you know, that's what you're going to get back in your life. And when you get it back, you're going to remember those times that you've been spiteful and vindictive and horrible. You know, you'll remember it, and you'll wonder whether you've reaped what you've sowed. Because, as I say, karma is a bitch. Right, well, we're going to do the 10 to 14 day for you now. So I'm going to turn off the webcam. And I'll turn off the image as well. And I'm going to start display capturing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We're display capturing tonight on this Wednesday evening. Let me just have another sip of magic tea. Oh, B! We've got lovely B here. Lovely B. I am surrounded by positivity. We get 1 or 2 people that are, you know, horrible and nasty and vindictive and spiteful and dreadful. But I'm surrounded, you know, I'm surrounded by lovely people. SB! Lovely SB here as well. Never heard Gav say a bad word before. Thank you so much, SB, for being here. My late mother turned up to give me a super chat, SB. I wasn't sure whether that is like, you know, whether that's somebody trying to be nice or whether that's somebody trying to be spiteful. But I came to a conclusion it's probably going to be somebody trying to be spiteful. So that's why, SB, I sort of had a little bit of a rant there. I thought that was in bad taste. Hello to Isaac. Hello to Isaac. Sure, thank you so much for your super chat. Here's a proper one for you. We love you, Gav. Thank you so much, my friend. That's incredibly kind. And also thank you so much to Graham Doolan as well for your super chat. That is incredibly kind as well. Thank you so much. Pogo saying, well said, Gav. You don't need people like that on here. Thank you so much, my friend. Lovely Ben. Thank you so much, Ben, for your super chat. That's incredible. B saying, stuff them. We have done, and they've been thrown out as well, B. They've been thrown out, don't you worry. Adam Blunson, I am a nice person. I know you are, Adam. Also, you're a lovely person. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. SB is most likely a troll. I think it was. I think we probably know who that was as well, don't we? Or somebody associated with him. Anyway. And Juliet saying, wouldn't be surprised if it's your awful regular troll at Gab. It could well be. It could be my stalker or somebody associated. Juliet saying, please forget, move on. We're here and we are not like that. I know, everybody's so lovely and positive. Steffi87, hello Gav, hello everyone. Just checked on the live stream after a long time. Lovely to see you. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much. Julian Evans. See you back, Gav. That was bad. Thank you so much, my friend. There's some dreadful people out there. And lovely James098, what a super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to James098. Thank you for your super chat, my friend. Incredible. The Underground Citizen. There are some horrible people, Gav. Thankfully, 100% of us are good. Thank you so much, my friend. And also, JL. These people hurt themselves. Also, very sad. It's true. Right, I am going to do some 10 to 14 days because it is running dreadfully late after my rant, but I wanted to get it out there. I've got to the point in life, you know, where I just say it. That's it. I don't care really, you know, anymore. Obviously I won't sort of swear. The content gotta stay family friendly, but I'm at the point where, you know, I'm at the age, really, and the channel is at a point where I can just say what I want. You know, I can just say what I want and just get it out there. And I've got, as I'm getting older, I am getting more outspoken, you know. And I get that from Mrs. P, you know, I get that from my mum. And that's just how it is. So if I've got something to say, I'll generally just get it out there now. But of course, that's delayed us a little bit. So let's crack on. We're going to start off with central temperature. The CT is currently sitting at 16.6, which is 2.5 degrees above the 61 to 990 average. That is provisional to yesterday, to the 20th of June. Exceptionally warm June so far. Let's have a look at the GFS upper air temperature and precipitation ensembles for Glastonbury. We're looking at Glastonbury today. Glasgows have descended to the site to pitch up their tents and soak up the atmosphere. And so this is what they're facing over the next week to 10 days. Well, the people living in Glastonbury, all the Glasgows will go on Monday. But anybody who's living at Glastonbury, this is what they're facing. So the red line is the 30-year upper air temperature average for Glastonbury. We're starting off above average up the moment. We've got another push up in the upper air temperatures to come over the weekend. Going to turn very warm and or hot as we get through to the weekend and lasting into the beginning of next week as well, potentially. So we're in for like 3-4 days perhaps of very warm, potentially quite hot weather. Beyond that, we might find through the first week of July that the upper air temperatures come down, but you will notice there's a lot of scatter within that. So this first week of July, you know, we've got the cooler ensembles down here, and we've got some very warm and one or two really hot outlier members up here. We've got somebody going to around 20 degrees, 850 HPA. So, you know, it's possible. It is possible that we could see quite a cool down as we go through the first week of July. It's not out of the question. We might go very, very, very warm or even really hot through the first week of July as well. Obviously, these are outliers, so they're unlikely to verify. But given what we've seen over the past few summers, we can't completely rule out the possibility, but we might get some extremely hot weather if we get the upper air temperatures to 20 degrees at 850 HPA at some point through the first week of June. Precipitation-wise, looks rather showery, I have to say. It should be a lot of dry weather through the next 2 or 3 days. I don't think we have to worry much about showers at Glasgow until Sunday. There might be some thunderstorms on Sunday. Next week is looking a little bit more unsettled then as we go through the closing days of June and into the first days or the first week of July. So we may turn cooler and more unsettled through the first week of July, but it is by no means certain. Temperature anomalies from the 21st of June 29th coming out above average, not just above the UK, Ireland, but through most parts of Europe as well. And precipitation anomalies from the 21st of June 29th coming out wetter than average in central and northern regions and a little bit drier than average down across southern counties. Latest wind flow back from earthnoschool.net shows that we've got high pressure building to our southwest actually. So down here around the Bay of Biscay, we've got a ridge trying to push up from the southwest and turn things a little bit drier. And that's going to be the trend, I think, as we go through the end of the week and into the weekend. Right, let's start going through the all-important chart data then. We'll start at 72 hours. Why not do that? So here we go then. This is the scenario from UK Meteo Run for midday on Saturday. A nice little ridge of high pressure building up into the south. It will be more unsettled out into the north and northwest with this area of low pressure. As we go through into Sunday, we bring a weather system across the country into what is very warm air, so there could possibly be some thunderstorms pushing through the country. I think it's more likely in the northern half of the country than the south. The south should generally, I think the showers will be quite light there, but it isn't out of the realms of impossibility. There could be thunderstorms on Sunday. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Into the beginning of next week, high pressure reaches back into the south, turns things mostly dry and very warm, a little bit more unsettled and showery in the north. And then we get through to the middle of next week, and we bring another weather system down across the country. And again, the north will always be quite unsettled with this pattern. So Scotland, Northern Ireland, North West England will be cooler and more showery there. Still, it's very warm, I have to say, down across southern eastern parts of the country, though. Right, okay, that's that one done. Let's go to iCard. How are you all doing over on YouTube? We're at 69 concurrent viewers. Quite a big live stream. If we can go over 80 concurrent, then, did we get to 80 concurrent on a live stream last week? I think we might have done. I think we might have got to 80 concurrent last week on one of the live streams. But turning to a big live stream. Thank you so much. Hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. And absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. Agent Major, so sorry I had to put up with that, Rose Gav. Some idiots out there. But 21, honestly, thankfully, ignore it and carry on just like you are doing. Thank you so much, my friend. That's what I'm going to do. I'll never stop. I'll never stop. You know, these people, whoever they are, they will never stop me doing what I want. The only difference is I tend to speak my mind a little bit more now. Well, back in the day, I would just retreat into myself. But these days, you know, as I'm getting older and more confident, I won't be bullied, and so I am getting a little bit more outspoken. I can't, again, with high pressure reaching up from the south over the weekend, bringing very warm and or hot weather with it, and then that high pressure retreats into Sunday as the weather system pushes in from off the Atlantic. That's bringing showery outbreaks of rain with it, possibly thunder in the north. We will have to firm up on just how active that system is. Now, another system is pushing into the central northern part of the country on Monday. That's bringing further showers, if not longer spells of rain with it. Meanwhile, down in the south, it's still a little bit dry. But Icon's quite unsettled tonight, isn't it? Quite a bit of low pressure, actually, from Sunday into the early part of next week there. With Icon. So the trend with Icon definitely as we come into the last days of June is more unsettled and quite a significant area of low pressure by the middle of next week actually moving in from off the Atlantic. The GFS, midday run, looks like that. Again, high pressure pushing up from the south, bringing lots of dry, fine, very warm weather with it. We go through from Saturday to Sunday where the system comes in off the Atlantic, so that's bringing showers, if not long spells of rain with it. Into the open of next week, it looks unsettled for the north. So this is like Scotland, Northern Ireland with low pressure down the south, mainly dry and quite warm. With that, and then low pressure properly starts moving in through the middle of next week with the GFS 12Z. So turns genuinely very unsettled through the middle and second half of next week. Those unsettled conditions stay with us then into the first week of July as well. You see, this is a significant pattern change that the GFS is suggesting here through the course of next week, and quite a long-lasting one as well. Even up to the 7th of July, we're still under the influence of low pressure and have an influence from the jet stream as well. So obviously, the opening couple of days next week does bring some warmer, dry weather back into the south. But from the middle of next week onwards, that is quite a significant change, but lasts right way through to the end of the first week of July, really. GM looks like this. Now, we heard the GM turns very hot, so let's see what's happening there. Starting off with a ridge of high pressure building up in the south on Saturday, still some low pressure out in the Atlantic Ocean. High pressure keeps the south mostly dry and very warm through to the early part of next week. Northern areas look more unsettled. Now this is how it happens then. So high pressure then shifts over to Germany and starts pulling up the wind from that southerly direction. In comes low pressure off the Atlantic. We'll have a look at the upper air temperatures in a moment. The low pressure coming off the Atlantic cools things down, turns things more unsettled, but initially we pull up some very hot air from the south. Now let's have a look at those upper air temperatures, Ben. So keep an eye on the plus 20 Celsius iceberg down across Spain, and I think we're going to find that coming northwards through next week. So here it comes. We've got to the middle of next week, and yeah, the GM gets a plus 20 Celsius iceberg into the south, turning very, very hot this time next week. I will be baking if I'm live streaming under the under the plus 20 Celsius iceberg next Wednesday. Also, probably quite volatile with thunderstorms coming in from the west as well. So it could all be happening if GM. If it's all right, everyone, I'm going to hope that doesn't verify for next Wednesday. But I suppose it will give us an it would give us an interesting live stream, wouldn't it? But I hope actually that it doesn't get as hot and as volatile as that. We finish up with quite cool upper air temperatures though by day 10, the first day of July. Longer spells of rain with it. Low pressure then digs in really across most parts of the country through next week, bringing showery conditions. That day 10 looking really quite unsettled, that, doesn't it? At day 10, that's the first day of July. Visible precipitation forecast based on that ECM run from Timeout.com. A few showery bursts coming and going. Most of the rains in the north and northwest. It's mostly dry though down in the south. As we get through into next week, some wet weather comes in from off the Atlantic with heavy showers and or thunderstorms, and then we find further spells of rain coming and going through next week. Definitely looks more unsettled, doesn't it? More rain, showers, longer spells of rain coming and going. That's a rather wet and windy looking first day of July that the ECM at midnight run was suggesting. Meantime, the options on the table within the ECM ensembles today for day 10 gets us to the 1st of July. 15 members of the ECM ensembles with low pressure to the north and west of Scotland, bringing the wind from off the Atlantic, looking cool, unsettled, and rather wet and windy with that. Another 13 with low pressure part right over top of the country, very unsettled conditions there. 8 with low pressure away to the east, high pressure is out to west, winds coming in from a northwesterly direction. That looks cool and unsettled too. 6 with low pressure around Greenland, Iceland, high pressure around France, or low pressure around France, high pressure out in the Atlantic. Again, that's probably going to be quite showery at the very least, certainly not settled. 5 with deep low pressure over into the north of the country. Again, we bring the wind in from off the Atlantic, bring showers, long spells of rain. And another 4 with low pressure on northeast, high pressure to our west, and winds coming in from a westerly direction. So yeah, rather cool and showery of that. In 2 weeks' time, these are the options that we've got. Gets us to the 6th of July. 16 members of the ECM ensembles with low pressure bringing spells of rain in from off the Atlantic. 15 with low pressure again right over top of the country. 10 have high pressure over the country, and then another 10 down here with low pressure way to the northwest, high pressure down towards France, winds coming in from off the Atlantic. That's going to be a little bit showery. The options there through the first week of July, both at day 10 and day 14, do look a little bit mixed, I have to say, a little bit unsettled. Whether that's temporary, just lasting for the opening part of July, and it'll go back to high pressure, you know, later on in the month, or whether that is a fundamental change of pattern, we're going to have to wait and see. CFS V2, 500 millibar height, lines breaking down into week periods look like this. The first week period takes from 21st, 27th of June. The coming week has high pressure over into the east of the country. Low pressure is out to west, mostly dry and very warm. With that, of course, the low pressure is coming in from off the Atlantic eventually. Cool things down. Big change to week 2. This is the 28th of June to the 4th of July. Low pressure is to the north of Scotland, and that brings showers or longer spells of rain in from off the Atlantic as well. Week 3 is going to be the 5th to the 11th of July. Low pressure around Iceland, high pressure is towards France. Looks a little bit mixed up, probably not that overly wet, but perhaps gently unsettled, something like that. And then week 4 is going to be the 12th and the 18th of July with low pressure just out to west, a little area of low pressure, high pressure across eastern parts of Europe. Again, that might be a little bit on the unsettled side as well. But I won't go over the top with it being very wet or anything like that. Lastly, we start with CFS V2 is looking today for July, 700 millibar height anomaly. Been a lovely live stream. Thank you so much, everybody. We're coming to the end of the live stream now. Going to get things wrapped up in the next couple of minutes. But thank you so much, everybody. Been amazing. 700 millibar height anomaly for July with low pressure just out to our west, northwest, bring showers and longer spells of rain. Temperature is a little bit above average, but not looking as hot as it has done on some of these updates, although most of Europe in for a hot July there, you'll notice. And precipitation is concerned, no particular single, but I would have thought quite a mixed month would be likely with that area of below average heights just to the west of the UK and Ireland there. Last thing to say that is, if you've enjoyed this live stream and you're enjoying our content on the channel, please can you like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much for doing that. Tell your friends about GavsWeatherVids, get them to subscribe as well. And we thank you so very much, everybody, for doing that for us. And if you want, you can tell your doctor, your neighbour, vicar, the policeman who's going to drop into the troll maybe one day, and even your mother-in-law to subscribe as well. And that would be absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. And we're done. Thank you so much. It's been absolutely incredible. Lovely, lovely, lovely live stream. Thank you so much. Right, I'm just going to turn off the display capture. Put the image and the webcam come back up as well. So hello, good evening. Thank you all for being here. What a live stream. Thank you so much. Right, okay, just quick go through the live chat and then we shall get things wrapped up. So Michael Johnson's got to pop off. We'll be back in a bit. Thank you for a great stream. Thank you so much, my friends. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Rick O'Neill, you're great at what you do. Ignore the idiots. Thank you so much, my friend. I think there's a lot of jealousy about it, to be honest. You know, I think a lot of it that I've had over the years is down to somewhat inadequate people being rather jealous about me and GavsWeatherVids, you know. When you're successful and you know, good at what you do, not everybody likes it. Let's just put it that way. Not everybody likes it, but most people are absolutely lovely. Please don't get me wrong. I have had a tremendously kind, you know, response while I've been doing this over the past 11 years. And the GavsWeatherVids community, as we saw and did our charity stream a couple of weeks ago, is just the best, actually, just the best. So thank you so much, everybody, for a lovely, lovely community. And we will never, you know, we'll never let the trolls get us down. We'll never let the trolls and the stalkers and whatnot get us down. Daz Willott, they're just jealous trolls, Gav. Thank you so much, my friend. Juliet, you tell them, Gav, you're the successful one, not them, mate. That's true, Juliet. Righty, so that person came back again, wasted more money. That's the £2 they've wasted on me. YouTube will still pass it on. You know, that's the thing. YouTube still passes it on to me. So next time, let me tell you something, whoever you are. I think I've got a good idea who you are, but let me tell you something. Next time, instead of just making it like those silly little bits of money, could you please make it a 50? A nice round 50. I shall send it on to charity, but... you know, because whether you're banned or not, I still get the money. Right, okay, well, what a live stream. It's been one of those, hasn't it? Been one of those. Right, so we're going to end it there. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much to our lovely moderators, James J, Paul James, and SB as well. Thank you so much to our fantastic moderators. Amazing, incredible. We're going to be live streaming again on Monday. So we'll be live streaming some long range on Monday, and I'm not sure what we're going to be looking at with that yet, but we'll do stuff, definitely CFS anyway. Ben Entity, gathering your family, my friend. Everything's good, Ben. Everything's fine, my friend. Right, yeah, so we're going to be live streaming again on Monday, and we'll be doing some long range on Monday, so I shall see you for that one tomorrow. I'm going to tell you what's coming up tomorrow. We're going to have the 6 a.m. UK weather forecast. We will have the European outlook and a tentative autumn there as well. We have got 2 bits of data for the autumn coming up this weekend as well, by the way. So on Saturday, we've got the first autumn 2023 season model roundup coming up. And then on Sunday, we've got the regular autumn update. That's the third autumn update, I think. So that's absolutely incredible. Lots and lots of content coming up on the channel. Please keep checking back for more. Like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And thank you so much, Trish. You're the best, Gav. Thank you so much, Trish. Excuse me. Thank you so much, Trish. That's very, very kind. I'm not really, but thank you so much. And also we've got Paul James saying, thanks, Gav. Take care. Thank you so much. Spirit Hunter, good night all. Graham Doolan, well done, Gav. You done us proud. Thank you so much, Graham. Thank you so much. Jay Amelda, I think that is. So to you, my friend. We're at the end of live stream now. Thank you so much for checking in, saying CFS V2 just amplifies the short-term pattern, so no worries with that. But possibly, yeah, it might be going over the top. Might be going over the top. Right, okay, and SB saying, no, putting our energy in someone who wants to ruin the party. It's true, SB, and they will never stop us from streaming. We're going to stream. You know, we're going to stream, and that's it. We shall never stop, and positivity will always win. Thank you so much for your lovely comment, Shem, I just saw that, thank you so much. And Steffi saying, well done, Gav, thanks for amazing live stream, thank you so much. Right, we're going to end it there, Ben, been incredible, thank you so much, everyone. Juliet Gray, thanks so much, Gav, first time I've been back for a while, lots going on in my life, I know there is, Juliet, but so nice to get back to the Gav community. I know there's a lot going on, Julia, and I hope everything's okay with you. And thank you so much for dropping by, and hopefully we'll see you on a stream soon. And Shiram, you're a good Gav at your work. Thank you so much. Have a great birthday, Shiram. I will give you a shout out on Friday 10th, 14th day for your birthday. Mark Nichols, hey Gav, hello to you, my friend. We're ending here, I'm afraid, but thank you so much for checking in. Okay, we're at the end of the live stream now. Have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday. But for this one, that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you soon, either one of our video uploads or on one of our live streams. Stay safe and stay well, and we'll see you very, very soon. For this one, that's all for now, and thanks for watching. Bye for now.